I gotta shout out Brian Johnson, also known as Bryn Sound. He's a designer for Blizzard. He has some of my favorite designs I've ever heard. They're super aggressive and exciting and impactful, but never in a way that hurts your ears. And so I reached out to him and asked him for any advice on that. And he said something that kind of blew my mind, which is to listen loud.
What?
You hear the advice all the time to listen super quietly, and you should, because I think that gives you a great perspective on your dynamics and relative levels. But he mentioned that everything tends to sound smooth at low volumes. But if you listen loud, it kind of forces you to peel things back and bring down some of the more painful, prickly stuff. And it's a delicate balance because I don't necessarily want this thing to sound polite. You know, the robot is being obliterated by way of a spear through the throat. I want some level of chaos here, but I also don't want to actually hurt my listeners' ears. So I tried to get this thing almost on the cusp of being too gnarly. I wanted to maybe make you wince a tiny bit, but not make your ears bleed. So I did that by way of obliterating the sound, but also trying to rein in the chaos a tiny bit with multiband compression. And I've also been really into hi-fall. This is not an ad. I just really like this thing. It's basically a high frequency limiter so that when things get a little bit too prickly in that 1 to 4K range especially, it just kind of pulls them down and softens them a little bit and makes it easier to listen to.